If your child was diagnosed with level 3 autism, this means they require very substantial support. This is the most intense level that a child can receive, and it's often the least talked about. Here's what it looks like. Your child may use very few words, if none at all, which means they're completely nonverbal. They don't know how to tell you what they need or communicate to you that they need something. They don't really know how to interact with others, and people receive minimal responses when they do reach out first. If your child was diagnosed with level 3, chances are you're a full-time caregiver because somebody's eyes have to constantly be on your child. This helps to keep them safe, regulated, so they're not a danger to themselves. What I mean by that is some children who have been diagnosed with level 3 autism get so overwhelmed with their feelings and the inability to communicate that they'll start banging their head on the walls or the floors or anywhere, hitting themselves, pinching themselves, biting themselves, anything they can do to express these emotions because the words escape them. Changes, even small ones, can cause real, intense distress. And repetitive behaviors are more pronounced and frequent. What I mean by that is stimming, arm flapping, rocking, walking on their tiptoes, repetitive behaviors that they do over and over that you're not quite sure how to stop. The simple truth is, level 3 autism requires round-the-clock care, and they especially need communication devices. I want you to remember that a nonverbal child is not an absent child, and using things like an AAC device will help improve communication skills. This level requires more support day in and day out from almost the entire family because you're all affected by level 3 autism. Some children that have level 3 autism end up requiring constant support throughout their entire lives, regardless as to whether or not they're an adult. You will be their primary caregiver for the foreseeable future. It's best to have a backup plan should something happen. But I want to leave you with this. Sometimes a level 3 autistic child can move to level 2 or level 1. It may not happen for everybody, but it is possible. I don't want you to give up hope, especially if your child is young. It may not be your reality in the future, but it's worth giving it a shot.